Testing, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna lower the air conditioning so that you can hear better. Welcome to Dad's Q&A. What does that stand for to you? Okay, Dad, we've got a list of questions, and the first one is, what was your wedding day like?
What was our wedding day like?
We've told the story throughout vlogs, but this is going to be in one condensed space. Go. Okay. You go, and then I'll go.
Well, we woke up in your parents' house.
Yes.
And we got ready kind of like it was like a church day. Like you iron your clothes ironing. And you get ready and get nice looking. What detail am I missing from the morning?
I don't remember. I just remember talking to my mom and her telling me that my aunts wish that they would have been invited. That was my first memory of the morning. We decided to tell everybody we were getting married like 2 days before we were getting married, except my parents knew and my best friends. But
we didn't want to put pressure on both of us and our Mormon families. We didn't want to put pressure on people to feel like they had to come, or we might have need to come up with an excuse.
It had just become legal in California, and so I feel like it was such a hot topic, and so I felt like if I invited everybody and some people didn't come, I might wonder and be like,
yeah,
is it because Prop 8 family law or whatever? So we did that. We went and got married at the courthouse in San Bernardino.
Yes, with your two best friends.
With just my two best friends, my mom and my dad. It was, I feel like this is so celebrity to say, but it was a very small, intimate wedding.
It was.
It really was.
And the chapel was actually
It was cute. And the lady that married us is very pro-gay, which was a nice touch.
I love that it was a woman.
Oh, too. I really hope that it's still recording. Okay, when we left, what did we eat for lunch? No, I'm questioning
we
you.
Just talked
this
about
is not
this.
Q&A.
It was El Pollo Loco.
No.
It was
Don Jose's.
Don Jose's.
My parents took me and everybody, wedding party of 6, out to lunch at Don Jose's. And then you and me changed for the beach, wedding day photos in Laguna Beach. And then we did that at night. By the time we got home, it was dark. And then we took a nap.
We did take a nap.
We took a nap, and we woke up and it was dark. We were taking a nap in the den. And then we went and ate El Pollo Loco.
Oh, El Pollo Loco. That's what I said.
We drove through El Pollo Loco after we woke up from our nap in the den.
And that was our day.
And that's your first question.
And it was special.
And it was sexy. Let's seal it with a kiss. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sweet angel. Wow. Q&A. The question is,
did you always like Disney?
Did you always like Disney? I always did. Since I was 3, I've been fascinated by it. Dad, your turn?
My mom was super into it, but I didn't pay attention until Dee Dee came around, and then I was like, oh. This is a whole lifestyle, and we're about to do this.
I taught him the ways. I've actually had more fun being into Disney since knowing Dad than before, during my childhood when I did it all by myself.
Yeah, we were expo geeks. We
Family
were
museum.
Collectors of all the little things. Art decor, we were crazy into it.
We were cool.
Still are, but now it's Walt's office. Instead of
Zoom zooms. Yeah. Okay, go that way. Haha. Haha. Now this is... Welcome to the next Q&A. This one is for Dad. It is, what is your favorite recipe?
My favorite recipe currently of all time is Stollen, because it's iconic to my childhood. But my current favorite recipe is the chicken tenderloins and the potatoes that we have for dinner.
Okay. I would say your mom's banana bread is my number one favorite recipe, but my more a new generation is cottage pie.
Oh, yeah,
it is so good. I would eat it every day. You know what? By George, let's have it tonight. Can we? Is it bad for us?
It's not No, it's heavy. It's not unhealthy though. It's just it's not unhealthy.
That red wine flavor, and I did buy some red wine today.
Did you?
I did.
Okay.
Okay, see you in the next one. Hey, it's another question. Dad eats asparagus. The question is, what do we consider the best thing that we've learned from one another? And mine would be with Dad is how to say sorry, and that I know how to say sorry, but I don't know how to say sorry. I didn't know how to say sorry like Dad knows how to say sorry.
He had trouble pronouncing his Y's.
No, Dad's always willing to say sorry, even when he's innocent. And it's sweet and admirable.
Let's see. I would say to focus on the things that are the most important.
Okay.
So that, and like, not just most important, but like joyful things, so that your life has more of those things in it.
They are important.
And like life is more successful that way.
That's it.
Does that make sense?
Very much so. Thank you, my dear.
Thank you.
And thank you for always saying sorry. We're going to give one more Q&A tonight. Remember to enunciate and speak loud. What do you like living in a red state?
I love it so much. My whole heart. No, I don't. I actually do not enjoy living
We hate it here.
Like, I really don't.
Yeah, we like the city because it's got a lot of like stuff. It's very like new and built up. And
it's clean, it's safe.
No, but somebody asked, what is it like for us living in a red state? I would say it's mid. And they also put with their question, do people treat us well? I would say 50-50.
Yeah.
Like, meaning like the story. Like, I'm trying to say, like, I feel like we're not treated like we are
equal.
Yeah, but Dad, to wrap up the question, tell the truth. What do we think of living here? In a word.
In one word?
Yeah.
Sucks.
Okay. Morty Morty is back with Brian C. Holgate, and today's question is, what did you want to be when you were little, when you were going to grow up, and what does Kenzie want to be when she grows up? But pause. Okay, when I was little, my dream from being itsy bitsy all the way on was to be a Disney animator.
Aww.
What did you want to be when you were little?
A teacher. Aww. And a dad. Those are the two things.
Well, you do teach us, and you are a dad. And then what does Kenzie say she wants to be all the time? 1, 2, 3. A therapist.
Oh, a therapist. It used to be president of the United States. Yeah. Now she wants to be a therapist.
So
for children.
She gives good advice. To Dad, too.
Speed round.
Hey.
Oh, I like speed round.
Oh, this is pool hair. That's why I was like, why did I brush my hair like that? Hey, welcome to Speed Round with Dad. Meanwhile, okay, we're gonna do some short ones for the Q&A.
Favorite video with Dad?
It's this.
With somebody who loves me.
Sweet boy.
Somebody who loves me. Somebody who loves me.
This is what Kenzie would do. Love you too, Dad.
Somebody who loves me.
Okay, you can go to the next.
Okay, do we go to the gym?
No.
No. Would we get another kitty?
Yes.
Yes, but
in
not
the future.
Now.
Yeah.
Where did we get our love for Cavaliers?
Kenzie's mom.
Kenzie's mom.
But she didn't want to personally have a dog in her home.
Yes. Favorite Bath and Body product? Candles, but which one? Oh, the
mine's
Tiana smell.
Body spray. I would say right now my favorite body spray, my favorite Bath and Body product is the Tiana body spray. But I think my like OG of the OC, like if I could only have one, even though I don't wear it anymore, is Dream Bright.
I like flannel. And there used to be, it was like 2 years ago or something, it was like whipped berry meringue. It was a body lotion. Oh, that was a good one. Would we ever move to California? Yes. What do I do for a job? I make parts for jets.
Sexy little parts.
And favorite Disneyland ride?
Teacups.
Winnie the Pooh.
Is that it?
Favorite California adventure ride? Little Mermaid.
With Toy Story Midway Mania?
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Who does what for housework?
I do all the laundry and take care.
I cook, and Dee Dee used to do the dishes all the time, but then I started getting a lot more kitchen stuff, and I was like, no, I need to know where it is because I cook all the time, so I'll just do it, and I love my stuff in my kitchen, so I just want to make sure it's,
but I mean, like, I pick up and do all that stuff. Like, we don't ever go to bed with a dirty house. We just don't do that. Like,
except the last 2 days because I ran out of dish pods.
Yeah, but that was different. We didn't have dish pods. But like in the history of our story, we always, the entire house is always reset. Everything is perfect by the time we sit down to watch our shows.
By the way, if you don't use Cascade Platinum Plus dish pods, they changed my life.
What's your favorite brand of dish pods?
Cascade Platinum Plus.
Thank you. Is that our next one?
Yeah.
See you when we're in something different. Cut. Say that again. Your line is what treasures?
What treasures do you find in your daughter's bathroom?
He finds those. Hey, wait. Speed around question with Kenzie's dishes. What sibling are you the closest to?
Braden, my younger brother. We're 15 months apart.
Mine is Alyssa. She's Dad's age. Who says sorry first in a disagreement? On the count of three, let's just say the person's name. 3, 2, 1. Dad!
Winnie.
No, Dad does. He says sorry first. He's like the best at it. So the question is, where did you grow up?
In the Army.
That's actually a good way to encapsulate all the cities. But what's the main one? Where was your childhood?
I was born in Arizona. I lived in Hawaii from age 3 to 8. And then Kansas for a minute, Arizona, Texas.
And I grew up in Upland, California. Now it's time to see what Pupper's barking at. The Q&A is what advice do you have for other people in marriages? Or what marriage advice do you have for other people?
You go first.
Mine is just, like I always say, to live every day. Like, this is the last day we ever get to spend together, and it just makes you not want to get, like, upset over anything stupid. And one thing I learned from Dad, but he'll probably say this, is, like, say sorry. And advice is, my thing to keep up, like, with is I always want to know how Dad is so that I can always make sure that I give him whatever he needs. That's why I ask him 100 times a day. How are you, Dad? How are you doing, Dad? How are you,
Dad? Give me an update, Dad. Tell me how you're doing, Dad.
Because I want to know how he is, to know if he needs to lean on me for something that he is lacking from his day. My legs look tan. Okay, Dad, you give one.
Okay, marriage advice. I would say take an interest in the things that the other person likes that is not something you naturally like.
Mm-hmm.
Like Disney. Dee Dee was like, Disney!
Bing bong.
And I was like, yeah, it's Disney, I love it. And I took an interest in it, and it's become like a huge, like, it's like religious level
of story
in this household. And then listen to each other and just really try your hardest to understand their perspective. And if you can't, then just trust them that they're telling you the truth about their feelings, and you'll learn their perspective. Yeah.
That was beautiful, Brian. Let's see how that looks. It's so hot in the closet, though. Hey everybody, can you guess what the next question is about?
That's hot.
The next question is, describe Paris Hilton. What is she really like? I would say, if I had to describe her in a few words, I would say genuine, down to earth, sweet, thoughtful, and very, very, very funny.
Thank you.
And she has a really good memory, which is one thing we would bond over because I have a really good memory. I would say I was like pleasantly surprised after winning the show, getting to know her on a deeper level away from the cameras, how shy she is, and I would even say insecure, you know, which I thought was like a very endearing quality, because you see her as this beautiful millionaire, heiress, TV star all over the place. And it's very intimidating to be around. And it took me, I would say maybe like a month or two. We started having some sleepovers and stuff like that after I won the show. So we got to know each other on like a more personal level. But I got to know her, oh, she's so sweet. She's just very appreciative of anything nice you have to say about her. One of the first stories I always tell people when they're like, is she mean? Is she stuck up? Is she whatever? I'm like, no. Whenever we would go anywhere, if anybody wanted to get a photo with her, Paris would make that like a top priority. It doesn't matter if she was running late to a red carpet. It didn't matter if there was somewhere to be or yada yada yada, or if we're in a club jumping on a couch. If she ever saw anybody wanting to take a photo with her or get a signature or just say hello to her, Paris, literally, of any celebrity I've been around, and I've been around so many with her, she is literally number one, the nicest celebrity ever. Like, ever. And I mean, I know from experience, because I met her 4 years before I went on the show, and my camera flash didn't go off, and she started walking away. I asked to take a picture with her at a party in Hollywood, and I was like, oh my god. And she started walking away, and my picture, I looked on my digital camera and it was dark. You couldn't even tell that it was me and her, and I was so sad. But she was walking away with her entourage, and she heard me go, no, you can't even see us in the picture. And she literally turned around, came back, and said, let's take another one. We took a picture. The flash went off. She said to check it. And then I was like, thank you so much. And she was like, you're welcome, sexy. Yeah, she's such an angel. And literally, the show is 15 years ago, and we still keep in touch. Like, I just think that that's pretty crazy. And there's another question, but I'm going to go see how it's framed before I answer it. So hold on one sec. This next question says, what was it like getting picked to be on the Paris Hilton BFF show? And what was it like to win? Getting picked for the show. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to preface this by saying I am going to make like a full form video of my entire experience winning Paris BFF, being on the show, behind the scenes, photos, stories, celebrity encounters, all that stuff soon. I've got like notes on it, but that's quite a big video to make. But while we're here, I pulled this sucker out the night that I won the show. That's the BFF necklace that was placed upon my neck when I won. And then this little menu down here is a little keepsake I kept when they brought the final 40 contestants to narrow it down to the 14 for the cast to Hollywood. We all had to pack for about a month and a half. And then we were locked in a hotel room with no cell phone or anything like that. But this was a menu that they gave us. And we were allowed to spend $40 a day while being locked in our hotel room, going through the audition process for 4 days. They brought 35 girls and 5 boys. And I was the only boy to make the cast. See, and even this, I'm trying to like sum it up quick. It's just not a quick summary. Let's start in the beginning. What was it like getting picked for the show? Okay, so I had a really strong feeling. I'm very superstitious, and so all the signs after my initial audition in Hollywood were telling me that I was going to make the cast. There was 27,000 people that tried out for the show, is what I learned. And something weird that also gave me, cross the fingies, thinking I was going to get picked for the show, was that I had auditioned for the show in person in Hollywood, and it was the same guy that cast Jersey Shore. He cast us and Jersey Shore, and Jersey Shore took our time slot on MTV right after. So that was like pretty cool because we got all the Jersey Shore information before the show ever even started, the first season. My audition in person went really well. It was like this, in front of a lot of lights on camera, and I don't remember their faces during it. I mean, I'm friends with all of them now in real life, but I remember hearing them laugh a lot, so I thought that was a good sign. And I left that audition, and I turned on Lady Gaga's first album because it had just come out at that time, and I rolled the windows down on my Mustang and I drove home on the 101 freeway in LA, blaring it. Like, literally, I was on cloud 9. I just had like a really good feeling. So fast forward like 6 weeks, I didn't hear anything, but I got a friend request on MySpace one night from Doug Reinhardt, who was Paris's boyfriend at the time. And I thought, oh, that's interesting that Doug from The Hills and Laguna Beach and all the MTV shows, who's Paris Hilton's boyfriend, is adding me as a friend on Facebook. So of course I was like, this might be a good sign. And I was at work and I got the call that I had made the final 40. And later I found out that they narrowed it down from 27,000 to 500 to 40. And then the 40 of us, we got the notice on March 6th, and we had to be packed for a month and a half in Hollywood, on March 13th. So like a week later. It was crazy. It was so crazy. Winning the show, if you watched the show, you know how money went. I made it to the final 3. And then Paris eliminated me after my hometown visit, which I thought was really weird because it went amazing. And that night when she eliminated me, she gave me, I'm gonna show you, hold on. She gave me, actually let me get it. Yeah, she loved my mom and sister so much. She gave me a box of purses from her purse line, a box of her fragrance can, and then she gave me these. And she was sobbing in my arms, like laying on my shoulder and telling me that they made her do this, that she did not want to send me home and she felt horrible. And I was like, that's interesting. And then this got ripped over time, but this was her information. She wrote me out a little paper, Paris, her phone number, her email address, and then she put, love you. Such a sweetheart. Then I found out after I won the show, so they kept the whole they brought the whole cast back for the finale. And then, when it came down to the final 2 girls, she said she thinks she made a mistake, and then she chose me to be her BFF.
Yeah?
I changed my mind.
Are you serious?
I want you to be my new BFF.
What the? Are you kidding me?
So iconic.
And after the fact, I learned from Paris and her parents and the producers that the producers felt that it would be too obvious that I was going to be the winner, so they wanted to like keep fans on their toes of the show so that they would tune in and be like, wait, if she's not picking him, then who's she picking? And so I was put through that emotional roller coaster for their little twist. But she said that when there was the final 10 contestants, she had already told MTV that she was going to pick me unless something, you know, awful happened. I exposed myself as a mean person or something. Winning the show was amazing. The night after we wrapped, cameras went down and there was all the tears. It was super sweet. I left there not knowing what comes next. Obviously, I knew that I had to keep it mum. Like I couldn't say anything because we wrapped filming on April like 20 something, and then the show wasn't going to premiere till June, and then the winner wouldn't be announced because it was 10 episode season. The winner wasn't going to be announced until August 4th. So from mid-April to August 4th, I couldn't tell a soul. So production drove me home the next morning, and oh no, let's not do that yet. Let's tell the cute story. So I didn't know, like, is this real? Like, am I actually going to hang out with Paris Hilton? Like, am I going to grow a genuine friendship with her? So that night they put us up in a hotel after cameras went down because the cast was from all over the country. And I got my phone back because you're not allowed to have your phone when you film. And I turned my phone on, and obviously we exchanged phone numbers, and my phone dinged when I was in the hotel room, and it said Paris Hilton. She said, "Tonight was magical. Love you so much. Sweet dreams, my new BFF." And I was like, and it was on a T-Mobile Sidekick. Otherwise, I wish I would have been able to take a screenshot of it. But here's some examples of how like sweet and thoughtful she is over the years. I mean, she would always congratulate me on anything. When I started talking to Dad, this was what she said about him. When we got engaged, and just we spent tons and tons of time together. Like we were together at least once a month up until I moved to Texas. Telling me that she thinks Kenzie looks more like me than Dad. Sometimes it's weird when I even think that I did all that in my life. Like, it's such a trip. Like, it's really such a trip. Like, some of the stories I have from vacations, flying on our private jet, like, sometimes I'm like, did all that really happen? It's just crazy. So now let me see if there's any more Paris things before I take this pink shirt off. I'm dying. Okay, there was one more Paris question before we have to cut and go have dinner, and it was what made me want to be on the show. I was a genuine OG Paris fan. Cut to this photo of me in 2003 holding up a magazine clipping from In Touch Weekly. Oh, by the way, life did come at me fast because in 2003 I'm clipping photos of Paris out of In Touch Weekly to put on my wall in my bedroom, and flash forward a few years and I'm in Touch Weekly with Paris. Pretty cool, right?
Yes.
But what made me want to be on it? I was obsessed with Paris, obsessed with her look, obsessed with the blonde hair, obsessed with everything about her and her sweet nature, her baby voice, everything. I just loved her. And I loved the first season of the show. I was a diehard Vanessa fan, and she did not win the show. And anywho, so the first season ended, and I was out in Vegas with my best friend Daniel. And as we were driving home, and I went on presshilton.com like I would every, day back in the early 2000s. That's what you do to get your celebrity gossip. And I saw a thing that said, Paris Hilton seeks a new BFF again. And when I tell you, I clicked on that thing so fast. I told my best friend Daniel, I was like, I have to try out for this. So when I went home, I went on my big old box computer and I attached a photo and filled out the application. And the next day I got called for an interview. Isn't that cool? And that's that. But yeah. But thanks for listening. I hope I made sense. I hope you enjoyed my artifacts. But I love Paris, and I hope you do too. Okay, this is 2 parts here, darling. What else did Jeannie always say?
It's a little thing called heavy
whipping cream and my daddy's hold whistle. Okay. So this is 2 parts. One is family genealogy. We're going to wrap that up real quick.
Oh, I forgot about
and then also this is a Q&A question. What was the question, dear?
What are our superpowers that both of us have individually?
Yes.
I have to think of my own, and Didi has to think of his own, because it's important to acknowledge and praise yourself as a person.
Okay.
And then we have to think of a couple for each other and see if we match up.
Have the story.
Yeah.
One of my superpowers is my memory.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what I should say?
Mm-hmm.
I have a fabulous memory. I can remember anything. That's how I can. Right then and there, I thought, I need a picture of us collecting stuff from Disney. And I thought, June 2016, I know I have a photo there. My memory's really good. I don't talk about it a lot in videos though, but I do have a good memory.
Mm-hmm.
My second one would be comebacks. No, I'm like a good protector of myself and the people I care about.
That's true. I didn't think of that one, but
that
that's
is
true.
one thing that I have helped my family and everybody over the years know how to get the last word. That's why whenever I've ever gotten a mean comment, I'm like, oh, you are going to hate your life in 5 minutes when I'm done with you.
For myself, cooking.
Well, duh.
And I am very proud of how I take care of like little children. Like, I love it brings me so much happiness to like take care of little baby children, toddlers.
I was gonna say cooking for you.
I was gonna say,
wait.
Yeah, no.
No, my comebacks is not my superpower. My sense of humor is my favorite. Like my sense of humor and my memory. Those are my favorite things. Comebacks, that's not a good one. That's like bitchy.
Well, okay, my turn now to say ones for you. I was gonna say your memory is something I've never seen another person have a memory like you do. And on the note of comebacks, but not really, is your ability to see an issue with people, relationships, like arguments, and you have the ability to like fix and repair like people who like if there's like siblings that are quarreling, or
I thought you were talking about us. I'm like, but my dear,
that's a thing. We work together when there's like a disagreement. That's a different thing. But no, like with, like if me and Miss Lindsay like started like fighting with each other, you would have the perfect way of like mending the fences for 2 people who are having an issue.
Thank you, Dad.
Like between friends, not for you are a great friend. I mean, like, do you know what I mean?
I do. Thank
you. Like, you should be like a PR person for like celebrities.
You.
Like, you are like a fixer, damage control kind of person. Yeah. And because I've never seen you do that and it backfire. It's always like worked out to like, unless one of the people is like
crazy
mental, which happens. And then an extra one is not your sense of humor. Yes, you're very funny, but I like that you always are looking for happiness and joy and looking on the bright side of things.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. A weakness you have is your phone storage.
Okay, but Dad's obviously his cooking, and then Dad, it doesn't matter how mad, if Dad ever gets mad or upset about anything, or something goes wrong, or we get a bad, like, expensive bill, or bad grade, it literally, Dad can, like, see that everything will be, he can get upset like we all do, but Dad can see the bigger picture faster than normal people do. So, like, if there's...
Really?
Oh, yeah, like, you always, like, that's why it's just, like, if I've ever been, like yesterday morning when I was all, like, annoyed about the traffic and I was, like, being grouchy, and then you're instantly, like, 10 minutes later, you're like, like, you're always willing, you don't ever hold grudges, you're always...
Not towards my family members.
No.
0% towards my family members, ever.
I just think,
But
I don't think
I
I've
can
ever
hold a
had to
grudge.
be that you're good at
That might be a weakness
but
of mine.
I don't think I've ever had a moment where I'm like afraid or like feel like something's gonna last forever with us. Does that make sense? Like a problem, like when we went through legal stuff with attorneys and we went through all that, it's just like I always know that you're gonna be calm, patient, and it like reaffirms and makes us all feel better. Whereas I have like I definitely have like anxiety and I get a little you know what I mean? And so you're like very much Dad's like the calming force of the house.
Thank you.
And he speaks softly.
But I think we
and Dad
take
never
turns.
forgets to say I love you and do all that stuff.
I think
Very well rounded.
Dee Dee like never ever stops complimenting me. Like I can't tell you, literally I cannot tell you how many times a day he says they're not even compliments. It's just like, it's just the way that he talks to me.
He's
and
adorable.
So it's like I guarantee you that nobody gets that.
Love you, sexy.
I love you. Thank you for being so wonderful.
But Dad is the best father, and Dad knows the most. Your knowledge is your superpower.
Oh,
You
my
just have
random
too many
facts.
We
My random
don't ever have to
information.
not like. We are never stumped because of Dad. He knows everything.
Not everything, but
and if he doesn't,
I don't know why.
he always will fix it or figure it out.
I'm just interested in like
The story.
Why does did you know? Okay, if you look at that tree right there, see the white on this side of it?
Why is it?
That's moss. That's like some type of a not algae, but like a moss type thing, and it grows on the north side of trees. Did you know that?
No.
Like if you're ever like lost in a forest or somewhere where you're like, I need to know which direction it is, look at tree bark, and wherever the moss is growing on it is facing north.
That is so weird.
I don't know why, but once I learn that, I will never forget it.
And the main superpower is us together. Don't you think?
I think so. We
Pretty
do
powerful.
a very good
Yin and yang.
checks and balances of.
We have more checks and balances than the White House. Okay, hold on.
Okay, what's the question?
Okay, one of the questions was like explain your families and who's who, and we're gonna do this rapid style, and you're gonna see everybody and the dynamic. Do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first for an example?
You go first for an example.
Okay, the example. Oh wait, let me think about this. Okay, but everybody knows my mom and dad. So my mom and dad are Larry and Susie, and they had 6 children. The oldest is Ryan, then Tyler, then Danny. No, sorry, Ryan, Tyler, me, Danny, Alyssa, and Caitlin. Ryan lives in Austin, and he is married to Laura, and they have 4 kids. Maddie, McKenna, Ryder, and Lane. Then Tyler is married to Olivia. They've been married the longest. They have Parker, Chase, Barron, and Brinley. And then me, Dad, and Judy, obviously. And then Danny is single. He lives in California. Oh, and Ryan and Tyler and me, all of us live in Texas. But they live down south in Texas. And then after Danny, who's single with no children, is Alyssa. You know her very well. She's married to Nick. She used to be married to Johnny, but they got divorced. She had 3 kids with Johnny, JJ, Carter, and Hazel. And with Nick, she has Brooks and Brody. And then Katie, you know Katie, and she's married to Dallin. They were in Paris, you know them. And they have 2 kids, Jordy and Harper. And Alyssa, both the girls live in Utah.
And 3 of Dee Dee's.
And we were all Mormon, and Dad's whole family was Mormon too.
Yeah, and 3 of Dee Dee's well, three of our nephews are middle named after Dee Dee. Isn't that crazy? Okay, my turn. My parents are Carrie and Sylvia. My mom passed away when Kenzie was just right over a year old. It was very sad. We can talk about that another time. And then my dad remarried Lori. My brothers, I have brothers only. I have Corey. He's the oldest. David is next, then me, and then Brayden is the youngest. And me and Brayden are 15 months apart. We are very close. David is 4 years older than me.
My age.
He's actually Dee Dee's age.
And you know David.
Yeah, so there's like a little gap there. There were supposed to be a couple other kids, but my mom had like some health issues throughout her life that didn't work out that way. But
and you're the only one that's married.
Corey was married and is divorced, and he has Lily, and they're a no mama in the picture. But he has Lily, and they live in Michigan, and he is a like farmer off the grid, like.
Oh, I didn't know we were doing occupation. Should I don't
No,
know.
just
I
that
don't know
he's
if I know
like,
everyone's
he's just up and off there. And then David is in single, and he's in Arizona, which is where my dad lives currently. And then there's me, and I've been married for almost 12 years. And I have Kenzie. And then there's Brayden, and he is single, and he currently lives in New York State. But he moves a lot, so. And
then to help you with Lori, so Dad's dad, Carrie, is married to Lori.
And she has
5 children.
5 children that are all older than my oldest brother.
So Dad's dad was widowed, and then Lori was widowed. Dad's dad had 4 sons. Lori has 4 sons and a daughter.
Yes.
So we have 5 step siblings.
And they have a lot of children.
A lot.
Like, a lot. I can't even name them.
We have
honestly
seen them randomly over time, but we, this is all of them. I'll put a picture here, but they've got like, I don't know, 20 something children in that family. And all of Lori's kids are really great.
Yeah.
But my favorite's Liz.
Yeah. Liz and Steve.
And they all are in Arizona, except one of them I think is in like Colorado.
Yes, or Nevada or something.
And we are a happy family. Was that good, Dad?
That was great.
Anything else you need to say? We have grandparents and cousins and whatever's, but who does?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And we both only have our grandmothers, our paternal grandmothers are the only grandparents that we both have.
Yeah, my grandma Hampton and Dad's grandma Holgate.
Yeah.
All the rest have gone, sadly.
Yep.
So we got to go to the grocery store now because coupon $20 off 100. Yeah. Q&A question is, what is our favorite thing about the new house?
The back and front yard.
Mine is the hallway leading from the kitchen to the dining room.
Oh, that's a good one.
The next question is, let's knock this one off. Did I want kids before I knew Dad? And yes, the answer is yes, for sure.
I knew a long time ago.
Yeah, that's your quote. He said, I knew you were the one many, many moons ago, my dear, right? You just look so sexy this way. Okay, let me put another question. We've already shown this on the channel, but the question was, do we get Botox? Yes, only 2 times a year, but it's good, and we're due.
Just here.
Just here and here and here and here and here and here and here. Poquitos. I like that, Father. Popular or not a cool kid in high school? I would say both.
I would say not at all.
Yeah, it started not good and then ended good. Girls love the gays, and that starts in high school. So
yeah, high school was better. Middle school was really not good.
Middle school is the most awful time of life ever.
It really is. It's terrible. So be kind to your middle school children because
let's go inside and go be kind. Oh my God! Hold on, let's cut. Thanks for coming to the grass Q&A. See you later. Please stop. Hold on.
I have one.
Okay.
Okay, what's our Q&A?
Copper's gonna be somewhere within my eyesight, giving me a dirty look for paying attention to her. The Q&A question is, does Kenzie still like being in videos? The answer is...
Complicated.
Well,
she doesn't not like it.
No,
She
but
just-
you have to remember, she's a beautiful, athletic cheerleader at a middle school, and these children have access to everything. So,
And some children don't have manners.
yeah,
Thanks,
and
parents.
so, of course, in the middle school years,
She doesn't not like it.
yeah, she always says that. I love that you guys.
We
do.
we let her pick and choose
Yeah,
because
when she wants to be a now.
it's not that important.
Yeah. Would you want to be in tons of videos with your parents when you were in 7th and 8th grade? That's the Q&A question
No.
back at you.
I would not have wanted.
Winnie, where are you?
I'd be so jealous.
And he, what? Oh, this is it. I know, he like literally...
Watching your every move.
Whenever you can talk to Winnie, but I'm not allowed to according to Copper. It's so interesting. This is yours. You have to come up with the Q&A question. I'll do the Paris Hilton ones later. Like I have maybe 8 or 9 Paris Hilton or television or reality show, but like stuff questions. But
I have to come up with a question.
yeah, like what is the question you would want to know if you didn't know us?
What do you
Who's your
guys-
favorite dog? Both of them.
No, that's sad.
No, we would never pick one.
Holly's first. They're both equal.
Oh my god, they're such beautiful dogs. Okay.
You need to be brushed.
The show is over. Hey, it's Friday night, and I thought, you know what, Dad? In this Q&A life we're living, I have a question. I would like to know your favorite thing about our relationship.
My favorite thing about our relationship.
Sure, I'll go first. Just kidding. What?
My favorite thing about our relationship.
Let's see if it's the same thing. It's like the dating.
Oh, I have so many. Like they're all
Just
equally.
one of them.
But the one that I really, really think is the most like powerful part of our relationship is
Electricity.
I think that the most powerful part of our relationship is that we listen to each other
That's
and then
true.
we do our like really, really do our best to like make a change, be better for each other together on something. Like we like really pay attention to each other's like
I think-
thoughts and feelings and stuff.
I gotta say it. I don't think I've ever known anyone who can communicate as well as me and Dad. No offense.
True. We are not perfect. We're
No
not
offense to all
perfect.
the moms and all the dads and all the brothers and all the sisters and friends and cousins and aunts and uncles. Just kidding. No offense to anyone. That Dad and me are pretty great at communicating. We tell each other like everything. Okay, since you took that one, mine will be that I think a big reason why our story works is because your happiness is more important to me than mine, and then my happiness is more important to you than yours.
Yeah.
You're always sacrificing because you want me to be happy, and I feel like I want the same. I'm always worried about you instead of myself.
You do that, Dorothy.
And we both do it. And so if you're always wanting me to be happy and I'm always wanting you to be happy, then we're always happy. And then we take that happiness and give it to our budster. Isn't that true?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a thought. We hope you enjoyed this Q&A. And now we have a question for you. What is the color of your rainbow? Jack, how we close that with the iconic Holgate Family Channel
I do
saying?
love that. But actually,
Oh, shoot, we're back.
You all should tell us what is your favorite thing, because everybody should acknowledge their favorite thing about their significant other. What's your favorite thing about the person that you do life with?
Or just someone that you love.
Tell us.
That means the most to you.
Tell us.
Tell us. TELL us. Goodbye.